Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Each and every season, this is one of my favorite games because these are the blue bloods of college football. Two of the winningest programs in the history of the sport. Oklahoma got the win last year against Michigan, and now with Kyle Whittingham under the helm, let's see how Oklahoma at Michigan kicks off here today in the Big House. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
New season. Let's turn it.
And the Sooners will kick off first, and here we go. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Marshall. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
It's complete on the right side. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The run inside. It's Marshall.
Hit.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hit.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Quarterback may change this route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. And
great defense.
That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover is the defense
Boomer
makes a play early.
Sooner.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
He had great protection, though. Offensive line, legit. They had all day.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Bro, really, bro?
That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Plows through the defense. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
He got thrilled trying to deliver it, and it'll
Oh,
bring up
my
4th
God.
down. The Sooners line up to punt it away.
Perfect play call, bruh. And then they gonna drop the damn ball, bruh.
Here's the return. He's got great speed.
Oh,
College team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Come on, y'all.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh, Jesus.
At the 20.
Oh, this break tackle shit crazy, man.
Down Michigan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he tacks on the extra
Break tackle
point.
shit for the birds.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Oh,
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. They stop him after a 6-yard run out through the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Quarterback keeps it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Just working and poking and
Bro,
prodding and
bro.
finding his way up to the 36.
And defensively,
Don't say
one of the
what.
most important
Get out of
things
there.
is stopping the run, being physical up front.
Leave him
That was
alone.
too easy for this offense. You can't give
You
up
get
5
hurt.
and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game.
Stop.
They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Sooners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Oh, Jesus.
Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off. But I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Looking down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception.
Bro, you need to eat. No, go. Oh, got bad internet.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. Runs through a tackle. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Keep it on the ground. Finding some room. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Michigan.
One thing this team has shown
want to do a run, bro.
does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for
Sit down,
first
sit down.
down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going.
What?
And when you got a back that's averaging
sit down.
over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Here's a give to Robinson. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Under fire. Finds his target down the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
When you're
Go tell Mom, hurry,
like
hurry.
This guy is, your
Hurry,
coaches
go
are
tell
going
Mom,
to
hurry,
dial up
go tell
plays
him.
intended for you,
Hurry,
especially
go tell
on
him.
third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
And the Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass.
Oh, God.
More time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Safe completion on the screen.
Yes, sir.
He's open.
Keep blitzing, my nigga.
And he slipped through the crowd.
We own that.
House it. Touchdown, Sooners.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get
Keep
your
blitzing, my boy. We own
the
that.
ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back. But look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed. He can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Lining up to add another.
Biscuits.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Let's go.
Oklahoma. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Right back in it, baby. Right back in it, baby.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the tight end.
They better make a decision, though.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be fourth down.
Love the effort, tried to toe tap, but at the end of the day, that's just a really good-looking incompletion.
And the Wolverines will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with it. Snags it, and there's running room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Running inside, it's Robinson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
To the air, it's Mateer. Rushes on him.
Oh, bro, throw the ball.
This defense all over it.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Reads it, fires complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Marshall. There's some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. Pocket breaking down. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Let's go.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that 1st down, makes the big mistake.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Pressure coming. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. A run for the quarterback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space. More than 100,000 making
their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Bro, what you throwing at?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Damn it.
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Underwood. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Buchanan. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throwing. Underwood. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
Oh, Jesus.
Touchdown, Wolverines. What a game he's had. Third touchdown in this one and 5 on the season. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the Florida Atlantic Owls coming away with a blowout victory.
She coming back.
What looks like a major
come here, bro. Where the tablet? Come on. Come look at the tablet.
This week.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. I mean, we knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in down the middle. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Robinson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not getting the football and picking up the yardage on the return. What a play there.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this 2nd half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Come watch the tablet, bro.
Extra point was made without incident.
Come here, look at the tablet.
Up here in the 3rd. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That's the junior lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And no
bro, come here.
To return here, they'll start this drive at their own 25. And here
come here, bro.
The Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game.
Come here, bro.
But guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Huh?
Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the big. That's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball.
I'm be going to work. She coming back.
Job understanding. You just got to jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release on the RPO. Made a defender miss. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. With the catch, it's Buchanan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's Marshall.
Come and get
Not
that.
a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Bro!
To the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Defense tried to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again. He has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, that's exactly how you execute an RPO. Like quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. That they made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Underwood makes the catch. It's Buchanan. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Calls his own number. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Grab behind the line. It's a Tegna. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Fires to the right.
Oh, you serious?
Take the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
Oh,
it's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Ready? Kill. 776 captain. 776 captain.
Throwing. Underwood. Fires to the big fella.
Look at that. Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Rides to back and leaves it. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. They go play action. Bryce Underwood fires to the right. Makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Michigan. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Oh, my God, bro.
His fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Let's catch the ball, bro. These niggas deep, bro.
A long way to go. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Mateer. not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast.
God dang it, bro.
That's why they find themselves down. Why so much here.
Jesus.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
God dang it, bro.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't
Get
get up
over.
empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Underwood to throw. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Oh, bro.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
We need to really have the ball, bro.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. And
God
the physical
damn it,
play
bro.
there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Oh,
He
my
just
God.
missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense
Oh,
sit back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Here's the heat.
Oh,
For the
Jesus
sack,
Christ.
this defense turning up the intensity.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Thank you.
He's brought
God
down,
damn.
but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Mateer. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Looking left. It's complete. Makes the catch and he's free. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back to back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Escapes the pressure to his right. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He's got an open man. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So here comes the Michigan offense. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Wide spread. Touchdown, Michigan. Once he got some room, it was over.
Where she coming back?
Yeah, with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the two-point conversion attempt will fail. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's Mateer. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bro, sit down.